Hello and welcome to the Bath to Glory. Welcome back to the Bath to Glory here on the Tactically YouTube channel as we prepare for another crucial couple of games in the National League South. We're well and truly in the playoff battle, potentially a title fight if we can get a good run of form going, and that starts with second place in the league, Torquay. It's going to be an interesting episode. 2 games as always here on the Tactical YouTube channel, and there's only one way to get into it. Let's dive into Football Manager and see how we get on in today's episode. And since you were last with us for that Wycombe game, we had a bad run of form, didn't we, in those couple of games, but a win against Maidenhead, draw against Aldershot Town, and a win against Dorking, who did try and steal me earlier this year, sees us into 5th place, just 5 points off top, which is Totton at the minute. A win today could take us to within 2 points and up to 3rd in the table if results go our way. And then we'll play the Weymouth game as well this weekend. So hopefully you'll be seeing at least one win. They are down in 18th place. This is a team we are going very similar to what we've been running recently. Let's bring Musa back in. It's pretty much our full strength team, to be fair. Yeah, I think it is the team that we've been running, with the exception of Akim Whaley, who's come in at poacher instead of Stevenson since he came back from injury, but he's not had a good run of games, so I'm going to bring Stevenson back in. So let's just tweak it. One thing, we are in standard, brilliant. Let's go into that match then. It's that visual glitch, isn't it? That's the team we're going with. Torquay, who are second in the league, so it's going to be a difficult match. But hopefully we can make some headways. We're at home, so hopefully the home advantage can come into it. Confidence is high. We are trying to get some of those players who are complaining out of the club. We've had a couple of offers, but it seems very hard to sell bad National League South players who aren't playing in Football Manager. I don't know why no one wants my Deadwood, but there you go. That's the thing. We'll go positive. Try and take the game to Torquay. We've had a corner that their goalkeeper has saved. Greenwood, I should say the other day, he had an outstanding match. He got like an 8. He got 2 assists and he got like an 8.9. So kind of one of the players that I'd kind of really forgotten about. He's back now. But he's quite decent. We'll see if he can continue that form into this game. He's already our highest rated player on a 7 in the early stages of today. Let's see. No changes we can make really this early on. We've just kind of got to wait to see how the game goes. We are absolutely bossing it so far if we're looking at XG. Unfortunately, the game isn't won on XG, so we'll be trying to actually put it in the back of the net. Sonny Davis as well. He had an absolute rotter of a game the other week as well. So nice to see him semi-performing so far. Greenwood has it, whips it in, and it's headed away. It comes out to Musa. He scored a stunner in one of the games that you've not seen. He's also scored another stunning finish then. He's starting to add that to his game. And he puts us 1-0 up against Torquay. Not to get ahead of myself, but that puts us up to 4th in the league as it stands. We'll take that very much. We will take that very, very much, and within 2 points, of top of the league. It's not going to be a season where we walk the league by any stretch of the imagination, and it's not going to be a nailed-on season for us to get promoted. But we've stumbled across this tactic, this narrow formation that I quite like, and it's doing us all right. It's doing us well, and we are 1-0 up as we hit the break against Torquay United, I think it is. I'm caught in 2 minds. Do we go defensive or not? I think we just keep it as it is for now. They've made 2 changes. as the ball goes out of play at the start of the second half. They've made 2 changes, so potentially trying to mix things up. Babalola, the man mountain, has it. Upson to Page, to Upson. Obviously, Page acting as that half-back, so we at least have some defensive solidity when our wing-backs go further forward. Parcell has it. It's to Greenwood and Musa, who scored our goal. It's played out to McLeod, who's out of position really quite wide. Babalola gets it. He's headed it just wide. Whew, that was close. That was very, very close. Let's see if we can get something from. See if we can get something. A second goal potentially would be nice. But we're hitting that hour mark, which is when people start to make changes, and it's where I'm thinking about making some changes. McLeod hasn't been great in this match, and he is apprehensive, which makes me think I'm going to bring on Anderson. Normally, I'd bring on Keatley or Bakong or something like that, but I think we need that, not experience, just that level-headedness, not a youth player to start with. I think that's glitched at the bottom where you see it says they're both the same number. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Musa has it to Stevenson. Stevenson, who can he find? The Torquay United defender. Page heads it to Greenwood though. And Parcell, again, another long ball forward, that direct style that we're going for. Anderson has it. Anderson shoots. Anderson scores. Stevenson with the assist. We are 2-0 up against Torquay. I'm call me a genius. I've just made a miracle substitution. Incredible from me. We are 2-0 up against Torquay. Not bad at all. McKnight has it then, as Torquay look to try and get back into this game, but Greenwood picks it up relatively easily. He plays it long to Stevenson, who can't win his header, and it's to Low Everton and McDonald as Torquay try and get back into this game. Low Everton shoots. It's a great save from Shombe. Absolutely stunning save from Shombe. And I'm going to make some more changes, I think. Let's bring in Keatley for Jenkins Davis, I think. And let's bring on Akim Whaley for Babalola and see what happens there. Just to bring on some fresh faces. Let's try not to tinker with the defensive players at the moment, because rule number 1, never tinker with the defence when they're keeping a clean sheet. Don't even need to make any changes. I've just brought him off. I've just brought Jenkins Davis off and he's just scored. Oh dear. Well, 3-0 up. This has gone beautifully. I said at least one win. We're going to win all. We're going to win everything. We're going to win everything. Everyone's having a great game. We're all absolutely loving it. We'll go on holiday. 3-0 up against Torquay. Bath City, 4th in the league. Unfortunately, Tottenham are winning, which means the gap to the top remains at 5 points. If Maidenhead could do us a solid, that'd be great. Greenwood's injured, because of course he is. Greenwood's injured. Brilliant. Smashing. 85th minute, then 3-0. This game is done. It's just whether we can keep a clean sheet and keep it comfy. Apkata Akiyapong has got it. Anderson wins it back, plays it to Akinwale, who finally gets hold on it, whips it in, an early cross. Stevenson's the only one there, hits the crossbar. That'd have been a great goal. He's had a good game, Stevenson, with that assist. Akinwale gets it again, heads it into the arms of the goalkeeper, Murdoch. And we are going to win this game. We're going to win this football match. And we are going to continue our decent little spell that we're on at the minute. And we could potentially, by the end of this episode, be up to second, which isn't too bad at all, is it? Ferguson with it, just into added time. Keatley wins it back in those wide areas. What can he do? Whips it in. No, he doesn't whip it in. Plays it to Akinwale, whose shot is wide. He is struggling for goals at the minute, is Akinwale, which is why he has not been starting football matches. Potentially a chance for him to score there, and he's not taking it, but it doesn't matter. We've beat Torquay 3-0. Musa, Anderson and Jenkins Davis with the finishes. Good day. Very, very good day for us. Let's have a look at the league table. And that leaves us in 4th place. So we've climbed 2 spots there, I think. And we are on 44 points. So we should be safe from relegation. We're over halfway through the season. 46 games played. Or 2 play, I should say. We're on 25. Halfway through the season, 44 points. not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all, considering we're expected to finish 10th as well. So, yeah, decent season so far. We just need Totten to fall off, preferably. Send our assistant to the press conference. Smashing, I'll be back in a couple of days to play that next match, which is against Weymouth. And we're back for the game against Weymouth. Just one change to tell you about. Wauchope has got to come in for Greenwood, who's going to be out for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Let's go to the match then and see if we can continue our decent form. It's earned me the Manager of the Month, actually, which is not too bad at all, to be fair. We'll take Manager of the Month. Yeah. Let's keep this good run of form going. Let's go to the dugout as well and get this game underway. Yeah, we're in decent form, although knowing me, if it's going to come undone against anyone, it will be against the side that's 18th in the league and at home. That is just how Football Manager works. That's how my luck works. This kickoff highlight continuing. Chambé kicks it away. We can't win the header, but it does come back to Parcell. Davis and Upson and Page playing it around the back at the moment, which is always a bit worrying. Jenkins Davis plays it through. That's a nice ball to Stevenson, and then it's lovely and through to McLeod. McLeod, what can he do? He can score. He can score, and that's exactly what he can do, and puts us 1-0 up. Maybe I didn't need to be so worried. Anyway, wow, what a great start to the game. What a brilliant start to the game. We'll go positive as well. Let's try and keep this positive momentum going. What I should say is Totten are playing Torquay at the moment. I presume it's 0-0. In what is a big clash at the top of the table and could lead us to close that gap if results go our way. McLeod, what can he do? He can cut it across, maybe? No, he can't, but it comes back out to Davis after a half clearance. Jenkins Davis gets, well, there's a whole bunch of things going on. Sonny Davis hits it, hits the post. Could have been 2-0 up inside 10 minutes there. That would have been a great start to this game, albeit it's only 1-0 at the minute. Yeah, Totten playing Torquay, 0-0 at the minute. And we have closed the gap up to 3 points, which, again, with just 20 games of the season to go, puts us well and truly in contention. McLeod plays it to Parcell. Jenkins Davis. Sonny Davis hits it. He's hit the post again. He's not having a great show of it. In terms of luck, it's not going the right way for him. Page has it though, and Jenkins Davis, and the highlight ends. So maybe nothing to get excited about there. But we're back again, 18 minutes. We are getting all the highlights today. Parcell and Page, and then to Jenkins Davis, to Wauchope, whips it in. No one's there, can't find Babalola, but it comes back out to Sonny Davis, who whips it in again. Babalola's name is highlighted, forces a great save from the goalkeeper. McLeod is, well, I thought he was fouled, but apparently not. I am having a lot of fun in Football Manager, and it's one of them that now all the people who were complaining about it have moved on, have stopped playing the game. It also feels like a much better environment to be playing Football Manager in. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm noticing much less glitching, bugs, all of that sort of stuff, and I'm actually really enjoying the game. So, it was never really bad, was it? People just like to complain when things change. Although I'm still waiting for my first promotion, in Football Manager this year. Hopefully it comes about this year. We'll find out. Brooks has it though. Weymouth looking to equalise. For all our dominance, we are only 1-0 up, and we should probably try and capitalise on our spell of dominance at the start of this game. McLeod's goal, the difference as we hit the quarter mark of the match. Still a draw, it looks like, in that Totten versus Torquay match. Should we go back to balanced and see if that does anything? Sometimes playing on positive doesn't actually impact much, I've noticed. It often doesn't actually lead to any goals. Let's have a look at the league table in general, and we are... At the minute, we'd be 6 points inside the playoff places, which is a more comfortable place to be. We are in good form at the moment, so I'm expecting that to probably come to an end at some point. But we'll see. Coyne has it then in the Weymouth goal. We are looking to try and get another goal and make it a bit more of a comfortable afternoon for us. A rainy afternoon in Bath, as it looks like. It's played forward, and that's gone out for a goal kick. I wonder what the point of that highlight was, to be honest. Have you noticed that sometimes there are some absolutely pointless highlights? That was one of them. I fear this may be another one. Choke plays it through. It's headed away, and Goodship has it. Maybe it's not a useless highlight. Goodship has it again. What can he do? It's cleared away, and that is the end of the first half. A decent first half for us after McLeod put us ahead. Let's hope for a slightly improved display in the second half as Babalola gets it underway. It'd be nice to try and get a goal from him at some point again. He's our informed striker, so it'd be nice to see him get on the score sheet, to be honest, as we hit the 50-minute mark. It's been a good season so far. I'm in two minds as to whether I'd want a Torquay win or a draw. If Torquay win, then it closes that gap to Totton to 2 points, but then it brings Torquay back into it and they'd go back ahead of us, I think, if they won. So, yeah, I'm in two minds about that match. Hopefully it all balances out at the end of the season. We're top of the pile, but Eastleigh are going to be difficult to contain. Totton are going to be difficult to contain. There are some good teams up around here, and then you've got the likes of Dorking and Maidenhead, who are probably where you'd expect to be kind of more towards the top of the division, but they're not there at the moment. So I reckon it's going to be a very tight league this year. I don't think one team's going to kind of run away with it, a bit like we saw Dagenham and Redbridge do last year. Hopefully we'd be amongst those teams, as it's headed just over from Goodship, a free header for him. We need to make some changes, I think, to try and just inject a bit more pace. Let's bring Keane Anderson back on for Musa. Musa's not having the best of games. So let's just reshape the pack a little bit, and hopefully a bit of fresh energy can do something. It's a loose pass from Davis, though, and Dixon has it to try and bring it forward. And we've only got this 1-goal lead, and it's not hugely comfortable. And the further this game goes on, the more I can imagine them getting back into it. It's a free header, and Goodship actually puts it in this time. He's scored for them, and we need to get back on top. We've had the lion's share of chances, and now we find ourselves level, in a game that we really should be winning. It's a great chance for us to close that gap to Totton, and we need to be making the most of it. I'm going to bring Keeley on to inject that little bit of pace as well, I think. A little bit of fresh legs, and potentially bring Sonny Davis off as well for Curly, to maybe add a bit more pace down that right-hand side. We've gone attacking. Can we change some of the team instructions as well? Let's go a higher, much more direct as well. I think that'll help us. And we've got 15 minutes to try and rescue something. The worst thing that could happen now is Totton find a winner and we concede a goal, because then that would make the gap to the top even bigger, and we'd struggle to close that in. You'd imagine with 20 games to go, we really need to be thinking about closing that gap. Akinwale has it. Akinwale, what a chance to get back on. What a moment to pick your mark and get back on the score sheet. We're back ahead. Keatley, bringing him on, has given us an assist. Those substitutions working an absolute treat, and we are back in front. It's much needed. It is much needed, and potentially that could be a huge goal. We are getting a lot of these narrow victories recently, a lot of 2-1s at the minute, which is both great and slightly worrying, as we're into 4 minutes now of added time. Let's just try and see this game out. We're over the 4 minutes. Go to the dressing room. There we go. We've got the 3 points. I believe it must have finished in a draw between the other two sides. Yeah, 0-0 between the other two teams. That closes the gap. Are we in a title fight? I think we are in a title fight. A good episode for us, a 3-0 win and a 2-1 win. Very good episode for us, and we're up to 3rd place, and hopefully this good form can continue. Let's have a look at our fixtures and see when we'll be back for. Potentially in February, if we've got any big games in February, not really. We could be back in March sort of time. We'll have a look. We'll be back at some point. Those big games there against Eastleigh and Totton are particularly interesting. We'll be back at some point. But that has been it for this episode of The Bath to Glory. If you've liked it, then like the video. If you like what we do here, hit subscribe as well with those notifications on, and I'll see you in the next episode.